Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Brace! Odin's hell! Those sword maidens take them swiftly.
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! Now! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates! Charge! For Oswald!
Put that glorious ram to use! Stop your own bomb! Prepare to get them down! You're finished! This is for Oswald! We're coming to my land!
Our battle plan has legs! Keep the pressure! Can't hold out much longer.
Fight smart.
Shut your arse, twig spine!
Stand fast!
More enough for me, you silence fool! So this is what it comes to, Wolfkin? This swine is your... Get him!
Patience! Not for the open!
The Saxon lover comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Rued.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers. You are finished here, ruined!
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Oswald lives! Eivor, was that you? Shut your ass, twig spine!
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me! You must stop!
Silence, fool!
So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him!
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in!
We fight!
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with...
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his...
What of your honor, Eivor?
The rightful king of East Anglia.
Compassion is a virtue...
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
It's finished! To the ships!
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is...
But you are not asleep.
Well fought!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy...
And soon, something more grand to...
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute.
Oswald,
And
stop.
I never... Come then. We have much...
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I
saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see...
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin. wedding preparations in full bloom.
Hello and welcome. This could be very useful. Wise of you to stock up. This is a very good piece. Nothing else?
I have to go. See you soon.
And worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feel just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald.
Do I?
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his not
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you on...
Come, and we'll make it into...
I accept.
Skål! Is that what you say? Yes, to celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
Monger. This ale is strong, Brody.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed. Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
They are not, Bruth.
Even after...
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness the...
Yes, that's it! As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Hefði búið til bergs að byrðum og Yngvi gerði honum nýjan neftöflukonung. Muni ferð verða hann.
Look there! Finnur on the roof!
The boar represents fertility.
As does Freya.
You impress me, Abe. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are...
Hey, hey.
Be plain about it, Stiffspear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me?
A good plow sword is a rare thing.
God. That's worth a verse or two in some skald's song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
I shall as well, Brothir.
Bruthir? I'm not Bruthir. Burry's balls, you thought I was my brother?
To be honest, I didn't think at all.
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Fimir.
He's been after a while.
So I told the Dane, you get the wool, while the Saxon gets his
Eivor,
milk. We'll trade with each other, and when the time comes, we'll make
sweet
it
wine
into
for a sweet swine.
You like sheep.
Come join me!
Actually. When we make that stew, you can have my bowl.
You think in such a strange way.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be...
Are you all right?
I've tasted...
I'm glad to hear it. Oh,
I always felt like Skull.
you can let them go. Sail to a further...
My long ship... You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy
And have you had enough?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, friends, honored guests. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And on behalf of East Anglia...
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you wouldn't... I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race.
My king! sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! I challenge you.
I accept.
No square!
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle.
I will be...
I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids.
You have won.
Your life is go- Now go!
I do not understand this Saxon. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've... With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought, still...
It's a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia.
Rise, old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finnir. You continue to surprise us.
Thank you, Eivor.
You did.
You'll have it.
Until next time. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Eivor, takk fyrir síðast. Mér snokkara, Eivor.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend.
Was?
Oh no, Eivor. You've been away. Sorry to say.
No.
Taking it hard, very hard. You ought to go and have a word with her. Anyhow, you probably need something.
I would like to see what you haven't...
You like the looks of that one? Is that what you want? There. Better than before. I can get you that one easy. You have a keen eye for quality. All my pieces are good, but that one's very good. I do good work, I must say.
I must take my leave.
May they sing of your deeds.
I brought something for you.
Thanks for the fish. Come back soon.
Eivor, good to see you.
You and Petra chasing a white elk in the woods high as wispy clouds, my god!
Happy to say I've refreshed my stocks.
I have something that may interest.
I could really use this. Nothing else?
May I see your stores?
All done?
I'm off.
Say hi to Petra if you see her.
Petra.
Eivor, how are you?
I thought we might spend some time together.
That would be lovely. I was just about to get in some archery practice.
I could use the practice.
Remember, you can only shoot a target once. Ready? Go!
See that one, Petra? See that one, Petra?
Ah, not bad. If this was a deer, we would be feasting well tonight. Yes! Take that!
And I believe the victory goes to me.
Good game. That was fun.
I'm satisfied.
Fair enough. I look forward to it.
Eivor.
Push me any further, Holger, and I will make you...
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting? You are a good boy. Looks...
Do you not know fine millinery when you see it, Rowan? I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Silence! Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes. Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Robbed is a pointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment.
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go.
Please start again. Tell me all that is...
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tale.
I understand. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a...
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan.
Quiet, both of you. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of...
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan...
But the horse was not for sale! Rowan, admit it!
My decision is final.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan?
It does.
Good. Return to your homes and...
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting?
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass.
Let's not walk too far with that.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has...
Eivor Kingmaker. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest... One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away.
Yes, I'd heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with...
I think we all wish that. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few...
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but...
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement...
I cannot help you with your life just now, but... I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and respond. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Abe. Now, what was it you needed?
I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult. He asked that I track them down and kill them.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Randvi, take a break.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right.
Follow me. We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. I'd love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Go!
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Ah, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas. Here too.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen and wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby, to the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but...
Good. Consider the Eivor, come. The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit flag.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Get out of the well!
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Thought...
Yeah!
That was a thrill, Eivor. Bridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you?
To be honest, a little. What are you playing at?
A drink.
Randvi.
Mead Queen.
All right. Let us drink.
Beaut.
Let him win. Friendly, Good.
Guess you're good for something after all. Oh, any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is...
More than sat after you. It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot.
All right.
I know it might not show Eivor.
Oh, it's show.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma, was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must. Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built? Hundreds of winters ago. Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway.
You have an adventurous heart.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever...
You would have made a fine wandering warrior.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been
Then don't. We can stay here.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm...
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need...
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time.
That is comforting to hear.
Many times I wish to tell you. Wish to say what was in my...
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much.
Deeds are more... Andri? Must have returned.
Kattar helgar kynnti, meir og minni.
What have you got for me today?
Nothing else I can do for you?
I must take my leave.
I don't know to draw without...
Tovi.
Eivor, it's...
Tovi.
No one was. And when I went to but he...
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, Sven was... Now everyone looks at me like they don't...
Life may ask. I was not prepared to lose my parents.
That must have been...
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. I know Sven believed in you.
He was the most skilled
and he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you do.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi. And know you are valued. Sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. I have the plants you need.
Good, good. Once added to the elixir, it will be ready to drink. In taking this, you will have access to the All-Father's wisdom. You will walk the path of Odin and live as he lived so long ago. Prepare yourself for a journey into another time, another plane. The elixir is ready. It will taste like misery itself, but it will open your mind to the sights and sounds of the 9 worlds.
prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms.
An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part? What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Havi will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate. Your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Fate governs all humankind, but I am the defier of death. I am not bound by these forces.
All threads are measured. Everything dies.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy. Riddled words, only cloud. A storm is brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below.
devise a strategy to deal with these invaders, Thor. You cannot smash your way out of certain death.
Who crushed the skull of Thrym? Who balls? We are as guardians.
We are fighting. For our homes, for our...
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have...
Harvey, lend me...
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing.
Silence! All of you.
Well said, Ravenfield.
I need only one. You, Thor.
Rouse everyone!
The rest of you, stay back to were any creatures among the Jotnar. Drago, trolls, or wolves.
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far side tell you something?
More invaders!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
Einherjar! Here! Jotunheim scum! Welcome to your doom!
Lead us to glory, Havi!
I gift this battle to myself!
Einherjar! Bring the heavy your blades! We will drown our enemies in blood!
Say hello to Jormungandr!
Kill the asses! Burn the hole! Patience will reward us!
Follow my lead.
Get behind!
Staunch the flow of invaders.
Asgard will fall! Not while I stand. You try the other way! Return to your Yatna masters!
was charged with guarding this gate, yet it was left open.
What's that?
You done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am no Jotun.
Harvey. I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Do you come from Jotunheim?
I do. Or I did. That is to say, I passed through. But I am not of that place, which pleases me well, for I hated it.
Had you any dealings there?
As a builder, yes. For a time. But they took a dislike to my methods, which are, shall I say, mad.
Harvey.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or...
Neither, High One. I am only a tool.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jötnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
And what do you want in exchange for the shield, other than your freedom?
I must give that a thought, a very deep thought. It would not be a simple task. And I do have my... If you doubt me, I could offer
a demonstration, yes.
I'll accept these terms, with a last condition. I would need water from your well of Urth.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic. A source of...
I'll collect the water, Harvey.
Loki, halt. I will go to the well.
No. It's no trouble, Harvey. The damp in the dark. Appeal.
Go with the Builder.
As you command. An interesting offer.
Curious coincidence.
Death to all Jötnar!
Asgard belongs to the Aesir!
We
are proud to serve you, Harvey.
You drive like a Frieslander.
Asgard will never fall!
A good blood harvest, Harvey.
Where did you learn to ride?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Thoughts are clouded with shadows of doom. Even this peaceful valley seems to hold hidden dangers. Wolves. I should slay every last one. No prophecy shall bind me. Not even I know all your secrets. The sunstone has been moved. The light's path is shifted. Serpents have been busy.
Harvey, look, he told me of the Builder's request. An offer that gives me great—
Why was this passage blocked? Has someone been here recently?
Do you hear me, Harvey?
I am the King of Asgard!
Calm, old friend.
Strange, oh.
Farseer.
I will need your strength.
And I will. As long as breath fills me. So I must caution you. Step with care in this place. What happens here may ripple through the fabric of the Nine Worlds.
The well is sealed. Someone labors to keep me out.
Perhaps it is meant as a warning.
I will take it as a challenge.
I recall there being more light in here.
These sunstones are meant to guide the light, but the path has been diverted. What if an invader was trying to weaken the well's defenses? Are we meant to intervene?
The integrity of this sacred place must be preserved. But whether we be a bane or a boon remains to be seen.
There are two targets the light must strike, but only one stream.
How do two farms share one source of water?
By splitting the stream.
You've done this before, Harvey.
Once or twice. The light has found its mark. The stone is lit.
I doubt the Nornir will appreciate our visit. The curious are not welcome here.
We will have come and gone before they feel our presence.
The well is open to us.
I will lead.
Take what you need and do it quickly. We should not linger.
It is done. It is done.
Tyr?
Careless little pup. You shouldn't be.
Hush your mind, Fletch. You...
I am many and I am the...
Whatever mind drives you,
Take
to ease your...
thank...
When one descends this deep, there's no going back up.
Then the only way is further down.
Loki.
You entered the well, did you not? And you found what you were looking for?
I have a skin of
How did
what it
try?
It should never have been born into this world.
What have you done? What have you done?
Tyr convinced me to spare it, against my better instincts.
Ah, yes. To be sure,
Now tell...
in a meadow not far from here. Your raven may find the way.
Have a look, Sunan.
Builder!
Ah, your timing is perfect. We found the perfect spot. Did you bring the water?
Wait,
who they could... Be careful with that jar. It's fragile. Easy. Remember, just place it. Don't break it. Do take care. We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost. That's well enough. Exactly the right spot.
What now, Builder?
Perhaps you should move out of the way. Atop that rock, the view will be much better.
There. Will that do?
It will indeed. Hold, hold, and there it is. A thing of beauty.
The runes you painted conjured the shield.
They did. And if all goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies.
Show me.
With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the woods and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive.
The barrier will not harm me as I cross?
You have my word, Harry.
Over here, you stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards. Am I so fearsome that you hide like mice in a farmer's field?
That That's good. Draw them closer.
Yes! Yes, it works! Look at that. Like moths to a flame. Come, you fatherless curse! I'm one, but you're many. What have you got to lose? The fools. They run towards their doom. Builder! Is your shield supposed to flicker like that?
The shield is unstable!
Your shield is failing, Builder! They're passing through!
I don't understand! They should be dead! Hold them off while I try to restore her!
What now, Builder? Your shield has failed!
No! Not at all! I just need to make some adjustments.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it's as weak as your word.
I'll kill you!
This is not what you promised.
Never mind that now. They're coming from all sides.
I should have let Loki have his way with you. You need to fix this now!
I'm pacing as fast as I can. I almost have it! That was not as smooth as I had hoped. But the means can be forgiven when the end bears fruit.
A sour fruit. Not as sweet as you promised.
It held. The shield worked wonders.
It worked well enough.
With enough material.
Your coming here was no accident, was it?
If I had announced my desire from the start, you would have hurled me back through that portal. But my offer is honest and my magic is real. Do what you must, but my price stands firm. No Freya, no shield. I have no other...
And you have no other friends. So tread lightly here.